Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D. So now I'm going to bring to you another review in the Dexter Riley trilogy from Disney. And this time it's Now You See 'Em, Now You Don't from 1972. Now, this, of course, is the follow-up to the Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. It was received with mixed response, just like that film as well. The film was directed by Robert Butler, who, of course, directed its predecessor. We once again have... let me see. Now I'm trying... Oh yeah, once again we have Kurt Russell as Dexter, Cesar Romero as A.J. Arno, and Joe Flynn as Dean Higgins. Let's see. Michael McGreevy as Richard Schuyler, one of Dexter's friends. Let's see. And Alan Hewitt as Dean Collingsgood. Oh yes, also Richard Bacallon is back, but this time his character is called Cookie now and not Chili like in the first one, which is factually fair enough. Now, I'm not sure because I've looked at the titles that are on Disney Plus, and unfortunately this isn't on there. Now, I did show off the Dexter Riley, oh dear, the Kurt Russell movies. I have the Dexter Riley trilogy plus another movie, which I'll show you. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, now here's the Kurt Russell collection I show off in my review of the Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. Now, of course, let me give you a better look at. See, there is. There you see. Now you see him. Now you don't. Anyway, now of course it also has the third movie, The Strongest Man in the World, plus probably one of the rarest Disney flicks of all, since he's considered, well, star in this, but he's a, supporting character, and that would be the Horse in the Gray Flannel Suit from 1968, I believe. That was before the Dexter Riley trilogy came along. Of course, that movie starred Dean Jones. I might review that sometime. I don't know when. But anyway, let me see. Now, I want to try and not to spoil this movie too much, because I think y'all might want to see this. I think this movie is absolutely more hysterical than the Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. Now, of course, Dexter Riley and his friends are eavesdropping via a walkie-talkie hidden somewhere in the board meeting led by Eugene Higgins, the dean of Medfield College. Well, he's discussing the small college's continuing finances that's been so bothersome. And well, soon he gets shown around the science lab by Professor Lufkin, who is played by William Windom in this. So, apparently Dexter's showing off, well, his experiment that could actually, make things become invisible. And then soon during a powerful thunderstorm, kind of like Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, but differently, the roof of the lab is struck by lightning, and a current of electricity down, and it sends down a current of electricity down a metal beam and through Dexter's complex experiment components. Boy, Dexter's really upset that his experiment's all burnt out. And if that wasn't enough, A.J. Arno is in prison now, and apparent after the events of the last movie, and well, he has now purchased the mortgage on Medfield, but well, Dexter soon learns he's really done it after he loses his glasses and part of them become invisible. He's actually done it. So, with the help of his friend Richard Schuyler and, well, one of his gal pals, Debbie Dawson, who is played by, let me see, Joyce Menges, I believe that's how you pronounce that name, they decide to investigate Arno's place to check stuff out. Well, they don't know how. They soon, when they learn that they can become invisible, they learn that water takes off the invisibility power. So apparently they're trying to figure out some stuff. Let me see now. Well, again, I'm really not good. I'm trying to find some stuff so that way I don't spoil. Then, okay. Let me see. Oh, yes. And they soon find in Arno's office a kind of a little model of the Medfield College with different stuff in it, and they learn that he's turning Medfield into a gambling joint. Yeah. So Dexter shows Lufkin and Dean Higgins the photos they took. And convinced that one of the students, Druffel, played by Ed Begley Jr. in one of his early performances, he actually was uncredited in the Computer War tennis shoes as he was one of the students from another college that was competing with against the Medfield boys in the final act of the game show. Just thought I'd give you a heads up. So, they believe that that Druffel's Bumblebee study would draw attention and investments to Medfield, but Higgins reacts angrily when Dexter assures him that his invisibility formula could win the top prize money in the upcoming Foresight science contests. But unfortunately, they had not been accepted, but, well, he talks with the sponsor, millionaire Timothy Forsythe, who is played by Jim Backus, who, of course, best known for playing Mr. Howell on TV's Gilligan's Island, and also the voice of the nearsighted cartoon character Mr. Magoo. So they decided to play some golf, but, well, you can tell that Dean Higgins doesn't do so well, but with Dexter's help with the invisibility spray, he does, but soon it backfires. But, well, I don't want to give much of the details on that. So, meanwhile, Arnold's starting to get suspicious, and, well, Cookie manages to pull one over and takes it. And so he and Mr. Arnold rob a bank, being invisible. But that's all I'm going to be saying about this. I don't want to try, like I said, I don't want to give the rest of the story away, so you're gonna have to find a way to watch this. If Disney Plus doesn't have it, I would highly suggest you find this maybe on another site or get that Kurt Russell 4 movie collection I just showed you, okay? Now, it also had lots of other special guests in this movie. Let me see. Yeah. Well, doesn't list all of them, but I think you'll really like this movie. I strongly would suggest you watch Now You See Him, Now You Don't. I think you'll really like it. It's very hysterical. It's absolutely fun, and I don't know what else to bring up. This is easily, I think this is even better than the Computer War tennis shoes again. So, now, the next movie, The Strongest Man in the World, is fun and all, but it does have a few downsides, but I'll be talking about that in a couple more days. So anyway, that's all I'm going to tell you about the Now You See Him, Now You Don't. Again, look it up somewhere or get that 4 movie collection. Unless you can find the solo DVD of it, in which case, go for it. But anyway, if you have seen the movie, please tell me what you thought about it in the comments section. Now, before I finish, I like the story, I like the the hystericalness. I like all the characters. Again, Kurt Russell, Cesar Romero, Joe Flynn. The rest of the cast was good. So was everybody else. Jim Backus was good too. So once more, you need to see now. You see him now. You don't. Okay, enough said. Sorry. And sorry again for sounding like a broken record. I'm just trying to convince y'all to check something real fun and what have you. But anyway, that's really going to do it for Now You See Him, Now You Don't. Again, tell me what you thought about the movie if you have seen it in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel and be a part of the Big D Nation. And stay tuned, I will be reviewing The Strongest Man in the World on Monday. But join me tomorrow when I finish the Smokey and the Bandit theatrical trilogy, as I'll review 2 and part 3 in separate vids. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Now, if you liked what you saw, check out these recent vids. In the top left-hand corner is my review of the Computer Wore tennis shoes. In the top right-hand corner is my recent vid, a ranking of my top favorite songs from last year in 2019. And in the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to go to my channel and to subscribe for more fun with moi. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya!